Hey, good evening. We're here at the New Brighton Halloween Parade. I'm Frank Sparks along with, I thought I was going to be with Eddie, but I'm with a Beaver tonight. So this is really taking our new radio station, the Beaver 95.7, to the next degree. Eddie, good evening. Thank you for coming out tonight. And,
I don't know if I should look up at the camera or keep looking down so people see the beaver head.
Right.
And I'm torn because then if I keep doing that back and forth, if I could spin it, and 'tis the season for Halloween, do some Linda Blair. All right, I'm just going to look down, but I'm engaged. Go ahead.
Well, so this is our annual Halloween Parade broadcast in New Brighton, and thanks again to Gary, Amanda Rumble, and everybody at the New Brighton Halloween Parade. So we're going to have fun tonight. And I think this is, our third or fourth year in a row of you doing it. I mean, we skipped a year because of COVID, but
correct.
Since then we've been the last couple of years we've been doing this every year, you and I together.
I talked about this on the air today. In my life, I have done a lot of events and a lot of parades, and I'm still confused about whether to look up or not. This one's memorable. When you said on New Brighton Halloween, I go, oh, yeah, I remember that last year, and stealing electricity from Butchie, and this is a big one. This is one of those ones where you keep looking, going, well, this has got to be close to over, and it's not. And you couldn't ask for better weather for the kids to be dressed up and little urchins stealing candy.
Well, and here's one of the nice things about this event is, as you can see, we're still probably 27 minutes at least from the parade starting, and the streets are lined already with people. And like you said, the kids that came out, not only the ones that are marching in the parade, the bands and everything, the kids are all dressed up as well.
Everybody's dressed up. I've seen parents dressed up. We've already started giving out candy. And was it you on the budget? Because I picked up a bag of candy, and I swear it was like grabbing a bag of cat food. It had to be 18, 20 pounds.
So at the end of the parade, you got to look for our all new, and it's not new to us because we've had it for a couple months. But if you're new to Beaver County Radio, or since last year when we did this, if it's the first time you watched it, we got an all new Beaver County Radio prize van. Since then, we've split our stations. We now have 95.7 FM and 1460 WNBA, which is our Ambridge station. That is the Beaver, which is what Eddie's rocking. That's a mix of country music and rock music. All kinds of country, all kinds of rock. It's kind of a unique mix. You might hear Van Halen, Metallica, and then turn around and hear Carrie Underwood and Toby Keith.
I think that was part of an hour that I did yesterday.
Yeah.
And you think, okay, this is going to sound weird. I'm coming out of Oasis, and I'm going into Johnny Cash. Yeah. And you hear it, and you go, that sounded really cool.
Right. And in the meantime,
the afternoon guy's an idiot, but other than that, it sounds great.
Yeah, and it allows me to be back on the radio having some fun. So I do 6 to 2, Eddie does 2 to 10. But also, we still remain doing our same thing on WBVP 99.3 FM, and we have all new logos. We've rebranded the entire radio station, and we're rocking our new table skirt tonight, which is cool. It looks great.
It's phenomenal,
I love it.
Actually.
Yes.
It's as good as it can be.
You better phenomenal in, or we're going to get run over by a school bus.
This lady over here has sat quietly the whole time, and I know this is just absolutely annoyed the snot out of you. I salute you. I got candy over there.
But we have to thank Todd Miller down at Keystone Signs and Signs Made Fast for the beautiful table skirt, plus the beautiful wrap job on our new van as well. So Todd took care of us on all that. But we got a broadcast going on tonight. We're going to start out talking a little bit.
You know what I call this?
What?
The DJ Fry convoy. When I see a yellow bus, I bet DJs. There are a lot of bus drivers.
That's not a DJ Fry one. Do you know why?
It doesn't matter.
No.
I think of him.
Do you know why it's not, though?
Why?
That bus is not clean, and every bus he has comes out clean every day.
Right. That's a bus that hopes one day to be a DJ Fry bus.
That's right.
But there's a personal hygiene issue.
All right. So we're going to start the night off on a little bit of a somber note, but not really. We're going to remember a pretty cool cat, none other than Bill Edwards. A lot of people remember Mr. Edwards. When I was in high school, he was the high school principal of New Brighton. Mr. Edwards, for many years, Gary and his wife Amanda were telling me today, for many years, Mr. Edwards ran this parade. And he passed it off years ago to Gary, and Gary has since run it. Mm-hmm. And so 40-some years he ran the parade. This parade, nobody knows when this parade began. We talk about this every year. It's been going on and on and on. Right. Nobody knows.
Romine didn't even know.
No, and Romine is around the same age as I am. And I've been coming here since I was a kid, obviously growing up in New Brighton. Every year we come down to this parade, but nobody actually physically knows when this parade started. But Mr. Edwards was an excellent guy. Mr. Edwards did this parade for years. Mr. Edwards did so many things throughout the community in New Brighton. He was just a great guy all around. And unfortunately, about 2 weeks after last year's broadcast on November the 8th, Mr. Edwards passed away. So we want to make sure we mention him today, tell him we're thinking of him. Hopefully he can hear us up there in the sky, and let him know that, this is a product of what you took on, whoever gave it to him before that.
Mm-hmm. You don't know that?
No.
Mr. Edwards made New Brighton a better community with his presence.
Well, I'm 57 years old, so I've been coming here for 57 years. So that right there will tell you it's at least 57 years old. And I remember my dad saying about coming when he was a kid. My dad was born in 1936. So you tell me somewhere where it started. Did it start in the 40s, the 50s? Nobody really knows.
I think that's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
How long has it been going on? Long as anyone can remember.
Right, exactly. So, but we do have to thank our sponsors. We've got a lot of them tonight, Eddie, believe it or not. And we thank all of our sponsors because, you know what, we've had probably one of our best years for people sponsoring Beaver County Radio that we've had in a very long time. With all the changeover, we appreciate everybody that's supporting us. We moved from Beaver Falls to Brighton Township to our new studios, and the outpouring from the community. I just personally, as the general manager of the radio station, the program director, have to thank everybody because I just love where we're at. I love our advertisers, and I love everything that we're doing.
I've been through similar situations that we went through over the last year, and I thought it would go pretty well. It's only gone about 1 million times. To think of something that didn't go the way you wanted it to is difficult, and that is extraordinarily rare. It, as seamless as all of the logistical weirdness could be, it was.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
And you're the general manager, so that means you get to wear the hat for
Isn't
that.
that funny? Somebody trusts me with the keys to the palace.
Dude, you trust me to talk out loud in an empty room.
This is true.
We all have crosses
again,
to bear.
Eddie's in a padded room with carpeting, so that just explains it all. So.
Not enough carpeting; they can still hear the yelling.
But we do have to thank our sponsors for tonight. And I'm going to run down the whole list now, and then throughout the night we'll be kind of just talking a little bit about the sponsors, mentioning them as we go on. First off, Hallowed Grounds Coffee Beanery right down the street on 3rd Avenue here in New Brighton. Thank them.
Good caffeine.
Yeah, they supported us last weekend for the Fall Fest and again here for the Halloween Parade. Also, one of our great sponsors that sponsors everything that we do and supports everything we do, and that's the J&J Spratt Funeral Home, also on 3rd Avenue in New Brighton. And we have to welcome aboard. This is the first time we've had them under my tutelage. EXP Realty, which is Tank and Lisa Latham. Thank you. Yes.
Sweet.
So, and RS Belco Credit Union, which is right off to our left here.
Mm-hmm.
Thank them. Paulie's Leggings and Gifts, which is right down the street on 3rd Avenue. Our good friend Mike and Ron Fisher over at Fisher's Foodland right across the way there, and Fisher's Beverage. Also, another new one for us, Alterations by Ariana. So we have that one. Mm-hmm. We have Eye Care on 3rd. Which is right down the street, another new business.
Right, just past it. Yeah.
Altsman Gunsmithing, also here on 3rd Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
Our good friend Marie Tampano and the cornerstone of Beaver County. Craig's Hardware up on the hill here in New Brighton. That's old school hardware, brother. That's like what you would see back in the day at home.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
A good old school hardware store has a smell that a big box store can't replicate.
Right.
It's beautiful.
And then our good friend Mitch Carver and Carver Construction. And then also right around the corner from where we're at is Pappy's Handcrafted Candles.
Speaking of smells, I walked by there after I parked. You think they'd let me live there? I love candles. I burn candles all the time. It was wonderful.
Yes. And then finally, none other than Jack Manning for Beaver County Commissioner is another one of our sponsors as well.
The guy that, if memory serves, was the first to post pictures on the internet of me in this outfit. That's
true. Yes, because he was a sponsor of our Trunk or Treat car cruise out the radio station.
Well, that's not going to get him out of it.
Well, that was last weekend.
That was last week. Yeah, well, look, I've accepted my role now. We're good.
All right, well, let's step away. Let's take a short break. Curtis Walsh, we thank him as always. He's the one that makes us sound good, makes everything look good.
Go
ahead.
What is that blue thing?
I don't know. Is that from like Monsters, Inc.?
Thank you very much.
Something like that maybe. So, all right. Well, let's take a short break. I'm Frank Sparks. This is Eddie Crow. We'll be back with more right after this.
Take a coffin break at Hallowed Grounds Coffee Roastery, home of the hauntingly delicious coffees and spooktacular teas. Ghouls and goblins prepare to be spellbound by the amazing Armin brewed up by the witches at New Brighton's annual Halloween parade, Wednesday, October 25th from 6 until 8 p.m. Our taste-tantalizing treats will have you howling with delight. Eat, drink, and be scary from our cauldron full of flavors during the Nightmare on 3rd Street Halloween parade. Happy haunting!
Looking for that special home or wanting to sell yours? Let the Lisa Latham team, brokered by eXp Realty, help you. Hi, I'm Tank Latham, and our goal is to make you feel comfortable whether buying or selling. Lisa and I strive to make the process as smooth and as easy as possible. We invite you to visit the all-new eXp office located at 926 3rd Avenue, New Brighton. Give us a call at 724-307-5472. Check out Beaver County home inventory on our website, lisalatham.com. The Lisa Latham team, results that move you.
RS Belco Federal Credit Union in New Brighton has been serving Beaver County for over 70 years. They offer online banking, debit cards, vehicle loans, home equity, and much more. Don't forget about the kiddos. Start a savings account for them now. RS Belco provides quality banking and financial services to individuals and small businesses while helping to expand opportunities for all residents to succeed and prosper. RS Belco Federal Credit Union is located at 710 3rd Avenue in New Brighton, or visit them at rsbelcofcu.com.
Eye Care on 3rd in New Brighton is your place for hometown care. Doctors Burek and Sturm grew up in Beaver County and love helping their neighbors. Eye Care on 3rd provides eye exams, eyes disease treatment, contact lenses, and name brand frames. Eye Care on 3rd also specializes in pediatric eye care, eyes disease treatment, and myopia control. Check out their website at eyecareon3rd.com. That's your hometown doctors at Eye Care on 3rd in New Brighton.
Don't get caught without hot water this winter. Now's the time to visit Craig's Hardware in New Brighton. They have a selection of Reliance hot water tanks just perfect for your home or business. And Craig's also carries parts, so you won't be without hot water. Stop in or give them a call for pricing today. Craig's is reminiscent of the way hardware stores used to be, because when you eliminate people who stand behind counters, you eliminate people who stand behind what they're selling. Follow their monthly special online or stop in today at Craig's Hardware, 1000 Allegheny Street in New Brighton.
This is Mitch Carver from Carver Construction. Playing a great football game takes teamwork, great leaders, and great individuals. As a former high school football coach myself, I know what it takes to win. I apply these same qualities to Carver Construction in New Brighton. Satisfying customers isn't anything new at Carver. We've been doing it since 1982 for both residential and commercial renovations. I'm behind every job we do, so I can guarantee you that every time you deal with us, you win. Call us or visit us at our website at carverconstructionpa.com.
This is Commissioner Jack Manning with a message to please remember to vote for me before you return your mail-in ballots or at the polls in person on November 7th. So when it comes to Parks and Recreation, that's been a high priority of mine for a long time. When I first came in, how do we redo the courts at Brady's Run? How do we maximize the beauty of Brush Creek and Economy Park and all the green space that we have in Beaver County? It's important to us. And if the pandemic taught us anything at all, it's how much people value the outdoors. And we want to make sure that we have the best assets possible. I can tell you, I talked to commissioners and tourism directors from around the area, and they're envious of what we have in Beaver County, our parks, our lakes, the rivers that run through here. So it's a high priority to me to have our parks and our recreation in the best condition possible. This message was paid for by the I Back Jack Committee campaign to re-elect Commissioner Jack Manning.
No matter what the circumstances, no matter the reason, one of the few things that is left when a loved one passes on are the memories. Staging those memories in an honoring way is one of the reasons so many people have chosen J&J Spratt Funeral Home. A person's legacy depends on a lifetime of accomplishments and then how they are remembered. J&J Spratt Funeral Home has helped start the process of creating positive legacies for over 70 years. Visit jjsprattfh.com. Joseph M. Spratt, Supervisor and Funeral Director.
This is Attorney Nate Bible, and I am running to become your next district attorney here in Beaver County. I have real trial experience handling hundreds of criminal cases. The district attorney's office works side by side with law enforcement, and I am the only candidate endorsed by the police. The police are sending a message to the voters that they are ready for change. I am also endorsed by over 25 trade and labor unions. As a lifelong resident of Beaver County, I am ready to serve as your next DA. Vote Nate Bible for DA on November 7th. Paid for by Nate Bible for DA.
Did you know Fisher's New Brighton Foodland is as close as a click? That's right. You can order your groceries right from your home. Click grocerystorenewbrighton.com and fill your shopping cart up. It's just that easy. Or stop in to shop for your favorite items. They specialize in fresh meats, hoagies, bakery items, and of course the deli. Pick up a delicious hot meal to go like fried chicken dinners, and don't forget fried fish every Friday. Don't cook, make it a Foodland day. Visit Fisher's New Brighton Foodland, your one stop to shop for all needs, or click grocerystorenewbrighton.com.
And welcome back to the New Brighton Halloween Parade 2023. I'm Frank Sparks along with Eddie Crow. And we found one of our favorite people along the route here, and he's just kind of, doing his thing. And Eddie was talking. He goes, every time I see them buses go by, a yellow school bus, it reminds me of DJ Fry. I told Eddie, DJ, I said, no, that's not a Fry transportation bus, because as our good friend Bob Barrick would always say, it's the buses that are clean. Remember, he used to always say at the end of the commercial, you can always recognize a Fry transportation bus by the clean bus. So, what do you think?
And I also didn't say them buses.
That's true. You did say them.
I said those buses.
Well, Frank, as always, pleasure being with you guys.
Way to get in the middle of a fight. Good to see you.
That's right.
Good to see
right.
You.
So always a pleasure being with both of you. But more importantly, thank you for referencing Bob Berkman. I mean, we love him. It's football season, and he is dearly missed. But what a wonderful evening this parade is each year. And I tell you, if there was a costume contest, I know my winner right here, Eddie Bear.
You got to commit to the bit, my friend.
Top costume in Beaver County right now is Eddie Crow, Eddie Bear right here.
Believe it or not, you might laugh when I tell you this. Turn around.
Give me $1.
Turn around.
Give me $1.
He's a beaver. That's his tail.
Oh, Eddie Beaver.
Yeah, and after the Beaver, our new radio station. So that's what he is. He's a beaver. I said to him, man, the tail, that tail is just, no. But that's a perfect gig for Eddie Crow.
DJ, this is my job, dude.
Hey, I wish I can get paid for this. And you know what? He has the moves that complements the costume, no doubt about it. And you know what, Eddie, this Friday night, stay away from the Beaver Pat Tarquinio Field, because they might want to use this costume down there.
Oh, no, this is a wise old beaver. A good beaver knows where to be and where not to be. And
best-looking beaver in Beaver County.
This is a much better choice than showing up there. You're right.
He's going to Ram Country.
We got to see my Rams.
Rams versus Rams Friday night.
Ooh, that's a good one. I love the Moore family at Southside Garage, but the Battle of the Rams, I got to go with my Rachi Rams. I love our Rachi Rams Friday night.
Well, when we talked about it, everybody, we're sitting down, we're talking. Everybody is doing Central Valley and Aliquippa. I said, we're Beaver County Radio. Let's do something different. So I said, what games do you want to do? Man, Gino and Bruce Fry both right off the bat. Rams versus Rams. I was like, we're on it.
So what's everybody's what do you predict with the Aliquippa Central Valley game, Eddie? What's your call?
Oh, God, I have no clue.
So my mom's family's from Aliquippa.
Okay, this is where the backstory is going to help me with my prediction, isn't it?
I love the quips. Love the quips. Always root for quips. But you know what? This Friday night, I got to go with my Warriors. I got to go with the Central Valley Warriors.
I love the commitment to that. I've seen Aliquippa play probably a half a dozen times over the last 3 years. I love your commitment to that. I do. I remember a game, the second half started, it's already a rolling clock. I look up, I'm like, where's the running back? Myron Cope would have had him equal in height. You couldn't see him. I thought, oh, they're down to their fifth or sixth. First play from scrimmage, he goes about 65 yards. I'm like, that kid looks like he's in fifth grade. They're down to the fifth.
I think Mark Lyons are going to have the boys ready to go. I think they win the battle up front this year. It's always a good game every year. It's just something about Central Valley and Aliquippa when they get together. But go Rochester Rams, go Central Valley Warriors, Beaver Bobcats, and obviously our hometown, the Golden Beavers of Western Beaver.
I'm on the other side. I think Central Valley's not as stacked as they've been in recent years. And I honestly, Aliquippa's been cruising. And that's one bad downfall is Aliquippa's been cruising through the season. Central Valley's just been getting by. Every week they got to do what they got to do to win. So on that end, I think the Quips are a little stronger this year than what the Warriors are.
I agree. But again, Mark Lyons and the boys, they're going to be tuned up, ready to go, flying. It's at Central Valley, I believe, this year, right? Yep. So I got to go with the Warriors this year, guys.
I've seen them too many times. I'll go against them once I see somebody that matches up with them. Yeah, it's Aliquippa. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm seeing 13 straight going to Heinz. Well, not Heinz. Well, they're at Heinz Field every week, but going to Acrisure Stadium for their 13th time.
Well, hold on here, because you make a point.
All right.
Okay, so on Saturday, not Friday. Friday night's the Warriors. Saturday, that's when my Aliquippa hat goes back on, because there's no doubt Beaver County pools for Aliquippa from basically early November all the way on. I think Aliquippa is going to be there really deep in the playoffs this year, no doubt about it. I just think Friday is going to be tough. It's going to be a great game.
And I think that we could be seeing a preview again of the WPL Championship again.
No doubt about it. But that Rams game's great. That's another good game. And I know the Union Scotties, they're battle-tested. They had a tough game last week. Coach Niabala is a wonderful coach up there. I think Southside and Union, I think they're going to see each other again.
Yeah, that's going to be a good matchup. And hopefully the Rams of Rochester can pull it off Friday, because that'll secure them pretty good for seeding in the playoffs as well.
There's no doubt about it. You know, we're blessed in Beaver County not only to have the radio station that we have, but we have quality football with a lot of great athletes, a lot of good coaches. So it's going to be another great Friday in the Valley. And again, you mentioned Bob Berkman, and God bless him. He'll be watching down there with the Rich Niabalas, the Mike Wicklines, Pat Tarquinios. Everybody will be watching on this Friday.
I, more than anybody this year, have realized how much I miss that man.
Amen. You know, to know him is to love him, as we always say.
No doubt. So, DJ, thanks again, buddy. As always, it's a pleasure.
Best costume in Beaver County. Freddie Beaver.
Thank
you, Jeff.
Eddie.
All right. Sounds good.
Eddie B.
Thanks, DJ. All right, it is the New Brighton Halloween
I have
Parade.
been called so much worse.
Yes, that's
I'll
true.
take
By
it
me.
and smile. By him daily.
I'm Frank Sparks and Steady Crow. Thanks for joining our parade coverage tonight. Us, DJ Fry, and DJ owns Fry Transportation. I'm ignoring Eddie.
Say it. You love the dance.
No. Coming up, the parade hasn't started yet. We're down at the very far end of it. We're down in front of Frank Hacko Insurance, and thanks to our friend Butchie Hacko for hosting us again for, about the third or fourth year in a row as well.
Steal his electricity to get this up and running.
Yeah.
Butchie liked my tail. Admit it. It won't make you less of a man.
But as you look down 3rd Avenue right now, and we're going to turn our backs, I'm sure, Curtis, if you want to hit that upper view, Curtis can show you looking down 3rd Avenue. Look at how packed it is compared, because it's such a nice night tonight. So it is so packed.
It was
crazy.
Very difficult to stay focused when you and DJ were talking, because kids were starting to walk the parade, were getting their spot in their costumes. And I'm listening, and I'm like, ooh, a teddy bear. I love it. I've talked about this. Halloween is my favorite holiday.
Well, when I was growing up here in New Brighton, our spot was always down by the hot dog shop when I was a kid.
That's always a good spot.
My dad worked at Loblaws, which is where the Family Dollar is now that they're going to reopen. But my dad worked at the grocery store, so we used to always park there and then just walk down the street and come to the parade. So that was always a good time. We had fun doing that.
That was your spot. You knew that every year.
That was every parade in New Brighton. That's where we stood.
And everybody, to your point about the longevity of this parade, I bet you if you ask, a whole lot of these people are parking in about the same spot they've parked the last 10, 15, 20, 40 years. That's their spot for this parade and all the parades that New Brighton has.
I agree. And we're going to see so many different things tonight. And excuse my rudeness, because I'm going to pick my phone up here. And what we're going to do.
Just look at my tail while Frank busies.
I just want to read a little bit of what all we have going on tonight, courtesy of our good friend Gary Rumble, on who all is going to be in this parade tonight. And first off, here's the bands.
You know what you look like? You know what you look like?
What's that?
You look like one of those hot young reporters doing her first stand-up, reading off her phone. Go for it, man. Go for it.
I just got this hot off the press a little bit ago, so I have time.
Good.
So here's the band order. It's going to start out with New Brighton Lion Marching Band, and then the Western Beaver Golden Beavers Band.
Okay.
The Beaver Falls Fighting Tigers Band. The Central Valley Warriors Band. The Black Hawk Cougars Band. The Freedom Bulldogs Band, and then we're going to finish that up with our final high school band of the night, which is the Rochester Rams.
That's 7 or 8 just bands.
Yep, just bands.
That's 7. This is why I remember last year.
So, and there's so many different community organizations that are part of this parade as well. The American Legion Color Guard will be presenting the colors walking down the street. Also, obviously New Brighton Police Department is a big part of all this, so they will be as well in the parade. They'll be leading the parade.
They can have all the candy they want.
Yeah. So, and then this is I'm kind of a little different here. I'm kind of a little wondering about this.
Okay. I'm totally distracted.
Running Crazy Horses. Mandy Cipher. So I'm kind of Mandy Cipher. I'm trying to figure out. I can't wait to see what that is. Okay. So that's going to be kind of cool.
But it's got something to do with horses.
So then we're going to go. Our first unit coming down will be the New Brighton Lion Marching Band, as we talked about. And then we'll be going with New Brighton varsity football and cheer, New Brighton swim, the cross country team. And then we're going to move on to Western Beaver. And then we're going to have Boy Scout troops. We're going to have basketball teams. We're going to have floats. We're going to have youth baseball teams, basketball, you name it. We're going to have it. And there's going to be the biggest thing, fire trucks and, like you just said,
candy.
There you go.
Open with the lead. Candy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And it goes both ways because there are people on the sidewalk handing out candy to the kids.
Yep.
The floats go by. They're throwing candy at us. It's great. It's almost like a candy co-op trade thing going on.
And what's cool about doing this event the way we do it now with streaming on our Facebook page too is so many people, and we see this each year, and we're gonna yell at them again, okay?
Okay, who are we yelling at?
Each year we say, if you're watching from somewhere across the country, because each year we have this, in the comments, let us know where you're watching from. Because so many people grew up in the Beaver County area, not just New Brighton in general, but Beaver County. This is the Halloween parade of Beaver County, even though it's in New Brighton. So we want to know on the stream, say to us, and even if you're here at the parade in New Brighton, let us know where you're at, where you're watching from. You watching from the hot dog shop, you watching from Copica's Pizza, you watching from the State Store. We just want to know. Let us know, because we always, every year, like seeing who else watching us.
It's really cool. Hi, Frank. Watching from prison.
Well, you're
That's
here.
All right.
You're on work release today.
Dude, that's why I'm wearing the suit. You can't see the ankle bracelet.
I was able to talk to our friend Tony Guy, and we got you on work release today.
Yeah, Tony's like, as long as he dresses up like a beaver, I'll sign that.
Yeah, sign off on it.
Have him back by the weekend.
We'll get Judge Mancini to sign off.
He's got road duty Saturday.
Yeah. So, all right, well, as we said, we have a lot of great sponsors tonight that are sponsors of this parade, including the New Brighton Halloween Parade Committee, Gary Rumble and his wife Amanda, who put this all together each and every year. And also we have Hallowed Grounds, the J&J Spratt Funeral Home, EXP Realty, RS Belco Credit Union, Paulie's Leggings and Gifts, Fisher's Foodland, and I Care on 3rd, among others. We're going to take a short break, and we'll come back with more as the parade's getting ready to start. Here I can see them. If you look down 3rd Avenue, you can see them heading this way. And we'll be back with more. I'm Frank Sparks with Eddie Crow here on Beaver County Radio.
Paulie's Leggings and Gifts on 3rd Avenue in New Brighton has all your holiday leggings from Halloween, Christmas, Easter, and more. They also have handcrafted baby gifts, craft gifts, and even pet gifts. Paulie's Leggings and Gifts is your one-stop shop for seasonal wreaths, eye-catching tote bags, purses, holiday decor, and even jewelry. Stop and see the girl with all the flair. That's Paulie's Leggings and Gifts on 3rd Avenue in New Brighton.
Altsman Gunsmithing on 3rd Avenue in New Brighton is the only place you'll need to stop for gun alterations, customization, and restoration. The master gunsmith at Altsman Gunsmithing will make sure your rifle is accurate and perfectly sighted so you get that prize buck. Altsman Gunsmithing can customize your handgun or rifle. Altsman Gunsmithing can restore Grandpa's old gun. That's Altsman Gunsmithing on 3rd Avenue, New Brighton.
Alterations and Tuxedos by Floriana on 3rd Avenue in New Brighton can do all your custom sewing and alteration needs. Alterations and Tuxedos by Floriana also rents tuxedos for weddings, proms, and any event needed. Whether it's a wedding gown alteration or repair of your favorite shirt or blue jeans, Alterations and Tuxedos by Floriana has been stitching the community together for years. That's Alterations and Tuxedos by Floriana on 3rd Avenue in New Brighton.
You can feel good in many different ways when you visit Pappy's Handcrafted Candles at their new location, 305 8th Street, New Brighton. For one thing, you'll enjoy the warmth, glow, and comforting sense of a homemade candle, including all the fall scents. Pappy's Handcrafted Candles are 100% soy and feature wood sticks from suppliers in the United States. Call 412-397-8554 and book a candle making party with family and friends. Click pappyshandcraftedcandles.com.
Each Each year, hundreds of individuals and families right here in Beaver County struggle with homelessness or housing-related crises. With the cold months ahead, that makes the struggle harder and more dangerous. That's why the cornerstone of Beaver County, TCBC, is here to provide housing and basic needs, plus emergency shelter and support at its new 24-hour men's shelter. This shelter prepares, provides, and offers help to the homeless in Beaver County. If you or someone you know is facing homelessness, or if you'd like to get involved as a supporter, call TCBC 724-846-6400 or visit cornerstonebeaver.org.
Take a coffin break at Hallowed Grounds Coffee Roastery, home of the hauntingly delicious coffees and spooktacular teas. Ghouls and goblins prepare to be spellbound by the amazing Armin brewed up by the witches at New Brighton's annual Halloween parade, Wednesday, October 25th from 6 until 8 p.m. Our taste-tantalizing treats will have you howling with delight. Eat, drink, and be scary from our cauldron full of flavors during the Nightmare on 3rd Street Halloween parade. Happy haunting! No matter what the circumstances, no matter the reason, one of the few things that is left when a loved one passes on are the memories. Staging those memories in an honoring way is one of the reasons so many people have chosen J&J Spratt Funeral Home. A person's legacy depends on a lifetime of accomplishments and then how they are remembered. J&J Spratt Funeral Home has helped start the process of creating positive legacies for over 70 years. Visit jjsprattfh.com. Joseph M. Spratt, Supervisor and Funeral Director.
Looking for that special home or wanting to sell yours? Let the Lisa Latham team, brokered by eXp Realty, help you. Hi, I'm Tank Latham, and our goal is to make you feel comfortable whether buying or selling. Lisa and I strive to make the process as smooth and as easy as possible. We invite you to visit the all-new eXp office located at 926 3rd Avenue, New Brighton. Give us a call at 724-307-5472. Check out Beaver County home inventory on our website, lisalatham.com. The Lisa Latham team, results that move you.
RS Belco Federal Credit Union in New Brighton has been serving Beaver County for over 70 years. They offer online banking, debit cards, vehicle loans, home equity, and much more. Don't forget about the kiddos. Start a savings account for them now. RS Belco provides quality banking and financial services to individuals and small businesses while helping to expand opportunities for all residents to succeed and prosper. RS Belco Federal Credit Union is located at 710 3rd Avenue in New Brighton, or visit them at rsbelcofcu.com.
Eye Care on 3rd in New Brighton is your place for hometown care. Doctors Burick and Sturm grew up in Beaver County and love helping their neighbors. Eye Care on 3rd provides eye exams, eyes disease treatment, contact lenses, and name brand frames. Eye Care on 3rd also specializes in pediatric eye care, eyes disease treatment, and myopia control. Check out their website at eyecareon3rd.com. That's your hometown doctors at Eye Care on 3rd in New Brighton. Did you know Fisher's New Brighton Foodland is as close as a click? That's right. You can order your groceries right from your home. Click grocerystorenewbrighton.com and fill your shopping cart up. It's just that easy. Or stop in to shop for your favorite items. They specialize in fresh meats, hoagies, bakery items, and of course the deli. Pick up a delicious hot meal to go like fried chicken dinners, and don't forget fried fish every Friday. Don't cook, make it a Foodland Day. Visit Fisher's New Brighton Foodland, your one stop to shop for all needs, or click grocerystorenewbrighton.com.
And we're back here on Beaver County Radio. I'm Frank Sparks along with Eddie Crow, who's over there having some fun. But now we're going to talk with, so we're going to explain this a little bit, all right? So we're going to talk with...
I'm staring at you like a dog watching a magic trick.
One of our sponsors tonight as a candidate, Jack Manning, but we're going to talk to Jack Manning as Beaver County Commissioner tonight about the Halloween parade. And being somebody, we were talking about the tradition of this parade, Jack. And when I was a kid, I'm 57, I grew up in this town. This parade was going when I was a kid. Nobody knows when it started. So have you ever seen anything like what this parade is?
I haven't. Every year it's just phenomenal. And when we first moved here, everybody said, oh, you need to go Halloween to the New Brighton parade. And my granddaughter, who's 16 now, ever since Brownies and Girl Scouts, has usually been there with my daughter-in-law with her scout troop dressed up, marching in this parade. So I've watched a lot from the sidelines over the last 15, 20 years.
What kind of candy are you giving out? I'm just getting straight to the point.
I do have a bag of candy. I got some blow pops in there. Do you like
blow pops? Are good.
Yeah, they're flavored blow pops. Yeah. I've got some Tootsie Roll Pops and little tiny boxes of Dots. I don't know how that got in there.
You know what?
Are you a Dot fan?
No, I made fun of Dots earlier, and 3 different people came up and picked Dots out.
So I'm bringing you back Dots.
Dots? Okay. I had an aunt named Dot. Maybe that's where the hang-up
Psychological.
is.
All right.
Well, that's how I'm figuring out. That's how I'm figuring out my boat. What?
That's why I don't like them. They stick to your teeth.
That's why I give them away. Yeah.
And there's that made out of horse hoof thing that's kind of bedazzling when you think about it.
I'm a Tootsie Roll Pop, Blow Pop kind of a guy.
Tootsie Pops are good stuff. Okay.
So the parade did get underway at 6:30. It is, if you turn around and look, I say probably, just about at maybe the subway down there, maybe close to the hot dog shop. So we'll continue to have coverage throughout the day, or throughout the evening. So is your granddaughter in tonight's parade?
No, she isn't. She's actually home carving pumpkins with my wife and my 2 daughter-in-laws. And they're having fun at the dining room table carving pumpkins tonight instead. 16, maybe she's kind of outgrown the dressing up.
You tell her you don't ever outgrow the Halloween parade.
She'd be angry at me saying that probably, because truth be told, she'd probably rather be here than carving pumpkins with my wife and her mom. And
any holiday where strangers are nice to each other, and it can get a little weird, like grown men dressing like beavers, embrace it. That life doesn't give you a lot of those opportunities.
No, but I mean, this is just so much Beaver County, right? These kind of events. I mean, look at these crowds out here. It's just awesome. I mean, I've always said that river towns particularly are the heart and soul of Beaver County. And when you have events like this and just see the streets lined with people all smiling, all happy, anticipating candy, no doubt, but still, it's just a good time.
Well, you know what I said today? I said, this is one of the best years of the parade. Not only is the weather nice, but for another reason. You know what that reason is? It's political season. All the candidates running for office, they'll all be in this parade tonight. Bonus night for the kids with the candy.
There you go, some extra candy. Yeah. Mine is fine. I better go get some more somewhere, I guess. Yeah.
That's how I'm deciding. Yeah. That's why I ask you what kind of candy. My votes are going to be based on who gave out the best candy, and it's a private ballot. And the gout that comes later.
Thanks for joining us, as always. We appreciate it.
And the coverage like this just makes it even better to be able to Facebook Live.
Well, just think, anybody around the world can be watching this right now.
Could be. Yeah, could be.
Because we told everybody to shout out on the Facebook where they're watching at, so we want to see.
I just got told people in Shreveport, Louisiana are trying to hook up. Yeah. So Shreveport.
All right, well, Jack, thanks again, and we appreciate you and your campaign being a sponsor of this parade tonight.
My pleasure, guys.
Thank you, sir. If he was in Shreveport, I'd have been shot and skinned.
Hey, look, they're getting close. They're almost at the liquor store.
Jack, you know I'm right. You've spent time down there. I'd have been shot, skint, and hanging on somebody's porch. Gumbo time, look.
All right.
There's got to be a state record down here, at least Parish.
You know what, Eddie, they're getting close, because we got a couple minutes. Curtis, do you want to hurry up and take another break for a couple minutes, and then we can come back and have the start of the parade. Here, we'll take about a minute break and come back with more right after this. From the New Brighton Halloween Parade, I'm Frank Sparks, along with Eddie Crow on Beaver County Radio.
Polly's Leggings and Gifts on 3rd Avenue in New Brighton has all your holiday leggings from Halloween, Christmas, Easter, and more. They also have handcrafted baby gifts, craft gifts, and even pet gifts. Polly's Leggings and Gifts is your one-stop shop for seasonal wreaths, eye-catching tote bags, purses, holiday decor, and even jewelry. Stop and see the girl with all the flair. That's Polly's Leggings and Gifts on 3rd Avenue in New Brighton.
Did you know Fisher's New Brighton Foodland is as close as a click? That's right. You can order your groceries right from your home. Click GroceryStoreNewBrighton.com and fill your shopping cart up. It's just that easy. Or stop in to shop for your favorite items. They specialize in fresh meats, hoagies, bakery items, and of course the deli. Pick up a delicious hot meal to go like fried chicken dinners, and don't forget fried fish every Friday. Don't cook, make it a Foodland Day. Visit Fisher's New Brighton Foodland, your one stop to shop for all needs, or click GroceryStoreNewBrighton.com.
All right, we're back here on 3rd Avenue in New Brighton at Beaver County Digital Media. Frank Sparks along with Eddie Crow.
Yeah.
Eddie, the parade is coming.
I know.
It is coming. I can see it, and whatever's in the front, the police is a little bright that we can't see anything.
That's a bit unsettling because of my past. But when I hear the drums, the sound of the drums, I go back to being a kid. One of my favorite things, marching band and drum and bugle corps. And when I hear that, it's like I can smell the grass.
Yeah.
That's great.
So we're going to start out with the New Brighton Police Department. They're going to lead the parade off. It looks like we have all the Council of New Brighton passing out candy as they go.
A 6-foot beaver would look great in that.
Oh, I'm telling you. Well, we got one at the radio station. So
hi.
Lots of town council members in New Brighton are walking down the street. I hear candy flying as they're going. So kind of crazy, you know.
I remember this from last year. You know what they're doing? They're throwing the candy to get the kids away. It's like throwing. Get it? Oh, good choice.
We're helping kick candy to kids as they go by.
First fist fight that breaks out between the devil and
So
Cassidy
I'm going to kind of slide out of the view a little bit so Curtis can have the view from the upper camera. Is that what you're using right now, Curtis? Okay, so Curtis is on the upper camera so you can see everything. We're going to jump in and out throughout so you can listen to the bands and listen to the great music of the bands. Here coming down the street is... You have to excuse me, I got a little cough. So this is Tina Price coming along with Nate Bible. And they are running for office. And this is our, look at this. Look at this. How's it going? Look at this. The great pumpkin.
Come here.
The great pumpkin.
Come here. How did you get that and not think that I would want one of those? Well, come here. Right on.
Right, yeah. So, Curtis, you got to bring the camera down so everybody can see none other than Miss Valerie McKelvey.
Miss
Val.
How
are you? Thank you so much for coming to New Brighton Halloween Parade.
Is that a walking stick or a beating stick?
I have
yeah, no doubt.
sciatica. But everybody said I'm pimping. I'm doing
I'm going to go with sciatica.
Doing good, though. You're good.
I do feel a little Richard Roundtree tribute with the hat. A little bit with the hat.
A little bit.
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Beaver.
You want to see my tail?
I'm dressed as me.
Oh, you're dressed as... I love the horses.
You want to see my... You want to see my tail?
Yeah, let me see.
Well, Miss Val, we love your outfit. We're going to listen to Lions now. All right. Here is the New Brighton Lion Marching Band. All right, coming up next is the New Brighton High School football team, and they're on Totegrity. Give them a ride, give them a lift. Hoping to come away. That's the young kids there. That's like the midgets, the mighty mites, the termites, and what I call the bobbleheads.
The bobblehead. Oh, I love the bobbleheads. Okay, those aren't.
No, those are high school
Those
kids
are bigger
there,
than the bobbleheads.
Yeah. So Coach Tony Calturi of the Lions, head coach of the Lions, walking down the street too.
Hey.
I love it. Coach Calturi, huh? Wow, what a beautiful night, huh?
It's a beautiful night. Great turnout as always. New Brighton knows how to do this Halloween parade.
No doubt about it. So, well, good luck in your game Friday night. Hope you guys come home with a win.
Absolutely. Against Freedom. End the season on a W. Good seeing you guys.
Same here.
Tony.
Coach Calturi, New Brighton Lions high school football team, looking for his first victory as a coach. And I love Coach Calturi. I got to get a win for him. Here comes New Brighton cheerleaders.
Go into the offseason wanting to lift weights for positive reasons.
Right.
Yes.
And there's the
Hi.
mascot. I think the Lion's better than the Beaver. What do you think?
I think we both made poor life choices.
Yeah, true.
And you committed to it. I did that. Right. I was my high school mascot. That's an honorable gig.
So that's another New Brighton youth football team. So that looks like I'm going to go. That's probably Mighty Mites.
Number 21 is also a ninja. What? Oh,
As you can see,
spider
some
web.
of the other civic groups in New Brighton as they're marching along, walking, enjoying the night and enjoying the parade. This is probably one of the nicest ones I've seen in a long time, night-wise, for the parade.
Yeah. You notice that, right? When people walk by, they're really quick to hand it to the kids. As soon as they get to the 6-foot Beaver, they put their hand in their pocket.
Let's listen to music. Be quiet.
My bad.
All right. Western Beaver, Golden Beaver Marching Band.
Yes. Right on.
All right, we're 2 bands in.
Right on. Did you see all the costumes?
I like the guy dressed as Barbie. I'm sorry, that was cool. That's committing to the bit, brother.
Yes, it is. And I love that. And I made friends with a unicorn. And you had what looked like little bears, the entire drum section of bears.
Yeah.
I am all about it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Coming up next, this is the Cub Scouts. This is Pack 414. As they're marching by, I'm seeing a teddy bear. I'm seeing a superhero. And I'm going to go with that's Tinkerbell. What do you think? Or Poison Ivy, which one? I'm going to go Tinkerbell because of the wings.
Poison Ivy after a romp through the woods to get the green. Maybe Tinkerbell. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out the banana.
We got a banana, and we got a dragon.
The dragon I get. The bear I get.
Yeah. All right.
That looks like a
Next
Tim
up
Burton
is the new,
thing.
Maria's School of Dance here in New Brighton.
Now,
as we've
kitty
got,
cats.
who's that? You know that?
It's a kitty cat. I don't know the cat.
that is
No, I'm not required to know that anymore.
Bingo and Bluey. Remember?
Bingo and Bluey?
No,
Okay.
yeah.
Now, you want to talk about Teletubbies or Rugrats, I'm your guy.
All right, here's the remainder of Maria's School of Dance as they are going to perform a Barbie thing for us as well today.
What do you mean remainder?
Yes.
It's like they got lost or something.
Yep. So
I need that hat. That lady has on a cool hat.
I'm telling you.
See?
Yeah.
A grown woman dressed like something.
I know her, and she would be more than happy to. What's up, buddy?
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh, yep. So coming up, look, we got Slimer and the Ghostbuster. We got a Ghostbuster
That's
and
cool.
Apprentice Ghostbuster.
That's very
Beaver
cool.
County YMCA, the aquatics program. My daughter's actually part of that. She's goes swimming every Saturday. It's a fun thing to do.
Hi,
Miss Davey. I didn't see her there.
Hi, Miss
Dana
Stacy.
Davey. You know Dana.
Yeah.
She does the Gold Star games.
Well, it hurts
There's more
me
of the Beaver
because
County YMCA. And,
another example of not throwing the candy as they went by us.
Right. We have a princess. We have Winnie the Pooh. We have a police officer and the criminal stopping the police officer. We don't see that too often.
I like the motorized. That's going to make parade work a lot easier. The little electric motorcycle.
All right. Well, you ready for some more music? I am.
I'd be ready.
How about band number 3 of the night?
Okay.
Charlie Gooch and the Beaver Falls Marching Tiger Band here on Beaver County Radio.
Hi, Charlie. Hi,
Charlie. Blues Brothers. Brighton fast pitch softball. All dressed we got a chicken. We got a guy dressed as a coach.
We got a little girl that stole her grandmother's mobility scooter.
Yeah. There's Charlie. We thought he was ignoring us, and he kept on going.
There's a dog looking embarrassed by all of this.
All right, Beaver Falls, New Brighton baseball. New Brighton fast pitch softball as we're rolling along here.
Baseball. If you throw candy to the baseball guys, they shouldn't drop it.
Right, exactly. But they do, error.
Well,
all right, short break in the parade here is Everybody was kind of bunched together there, so poor Curtis, he's typing a million mile an hour. As soon as he gets it up, they're gone. It's somebody else. But this is live coverage of New Brighton area Halloween Parade, presented each and every year by the New Brighton Halloween Parade Committee. And also this year presented by Hallowed Grounds Coffee Beanery, the J&J Spratt Funeral Home, EXP Realty, RS Belco Credit Union, Paulie's Leggings and Gifts, Fisher's Foodland in New Brighton. I Care on Third, Altman Gunsmithing, the cornerstone of Beaver County, Craig's Hardware, Carver Construction, Pappy's Handcrafted Candles, and Beaver County Commissioner's candidate for re-election, Jack Manning.
That's brave.
Yeah.
That's brave. Doing a live show in the back of a movie.
I can see Curtis doing that. Could you see Curtis's group?
Curtis could do that.
Curtis, what do you think? Next year, we get a high back, and you guys are jamming, coming down 3rd Avenue? There you go. It's on.
That's brave,
it's a challenge.
Man. And I'm not talking about falling off. I'm talking about the logistics
I
of having
can see better than Think Twice just rolling down the street. All right, coming up next, we have more floats here. And lots of great bulls and ghosts and different costumes as well.
That is not a Pride Transportation truck.
No. And this is Freddy's Haunts. So Freddy's Haunts is a pretty cool place out in the back of Hopewell. And, so they go haunt everybody.
That's soothing.
Yeah. Got clowns and, Could you do that, Eddie? Walk on stilts like that?
I would try because I would love the 8 to 12 weeks off after I fell.
The guys with the
try.
saws. Here comes the clown with the anvil.
That's the same outfit.
That clown's losing his mouth. And he's going to shock us. Oh,
that's the same outfit Miss Val had on.
Yeah.
You call around. You don't show up at the same outfit to a function.
I'm Frank Sparks with Eddie Crow, and you're listening to Beaver County Digital Media, watching the New Brighton Halloween Parade, courtesy of the New Brighton Halloween Parade Committee and us at Beaver County Radio. 2 stations strong now, 99.3 FM WBVP and 1230 WBVP AM. Also, 1460 WAM out of Ambridge, along with our new station that's part of that, the Beaver 95.7 FM. The best of rock and country. All kinds of rock, all kinds of country. Tune in. Streaming online, too, on our app at beavercountyradio.com. And download our apps, Eddie, from the Google Play Store and the Apple iTunes Store. How about that?
I am so distracted by candy hitting my feet. Everything you said is exactly right and correct. I do have people that message me and say, man, I'm listening in Indiana.
Cool.
Somebody messaged me the other day. They were listening to the Beaver in Australia.
That's awesome.
Dude, how cool. And I'm a geek. That's amazing and cool.
All right, so here's New Brighton's. As you can see, this is the big boy, Fire Rescue 84 for New Brighton. And that's why I don't drive my car in this parade.
The kids throwing candy.
Yeah.
Well,
coming up next,
been in a parade?
That was Rescue 84, Tower 84 from New Brighton will be coming up next.
Have you ever been in a parade where you waved at kids, anything?
No, I wouldn't take my car in that.
I'm not talking, forget about your car. I'm talking about you as a person.
Yeah, I have been.
In somebody else's less luxurious car.
Yes.
Okay. All right, because I think you're missing something.
New Brighton Fire Department's Ladder Truck 84.
Because you really ain't lived till you've had Jolly Ranchers hucked at you, man.
That's true. We have a princess.
The Victorian age.
Yes. Reminds me of the pirate queen that won our Halloween contest, dress-up contest at the Trunk or Treat last weekend.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Here comes the Central Valley Warriors marching band. Let's listen to a little bit of good music from the Warrior Band.
Lantern fly.
The entire color guard is dressed as Monsters, Inc. That is cool.
Is that what that is?
Mike Wiskowski.
There goes another lantern fly. Because, you see one, you're going to see thousands before it's over. Exactly. There's never just one. was one guy in the horn section that just painted his face orange.
We also got the Grinch present tonight.
Ooh, look at the bike going by. Very nice.
One Strike Karate is coming up next, dressed as a kitty cat.
I love when good people get together and get a theme together. The drumline, all as rabbits, whatever it is. It's like, man, that's how big a deal this is. People put thought into it, and they plan because they know everybody is going to see when they walk by. That's part of why it's lasted as long as it has.
Absolutely.
I want that bike. Every bike that goes by, I'm like, I could ride that. That's a trike, even better for me.
I hear you. All right, coming up next as the parade continues, parade coverage of the New Brighton Halloween Parade 2023, presented by the New Brighton Halloween Committee along with Beaver County Radio. And we got karate. Oh, karate. That's pretty cool, huh?
Man, I'm not going to try and take the bike from any of them.
No, I think they might take care of you. Do you think they realize that their sign's backwards yet?
Very cool.
Yeah. Hey, thank you. How's it going, Kurt? Or Clint, right? Clint, right? Yeah. That's Clint Kurtika. He wrote the book. The state trooper that wrote the book.
Yeah.
They come in to visit us. Yeah.
He's a state trooper?
Yeah.
Come break up this fist fight because me and these kids are about to go because there was a good candy bar on the ground.
Oh, man.
Proximity rule.
All right. Now,
6 inches from my foot.
Now.
They didn't respect
Here comes all the teachers from New Brighton Area School District. This is New Brighton Education.
For this segment, it should only be
Association.
proper English.
Yeah.
When you pause, I'll just yell, comma. Oh, the Stay Puff guy.
Yeah, Stay Puff from Slimer.
Two of my favorite things in the world, teachers and dogs.
I see a theme growing here. What do you think?
I feel bad taking candy from
Can't scare me, I'm a
teachers.
teacher.
Teachers can't afford supplies for their own students, and we're taking their candy.
I love the shirts. You can't scare me. I'm a teacher.
Yeah. All right. That's a teacher.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
Yeah. What? Really? What gave that away?
Yeah. Every one of the kids. Oh, do we have homework Monday? I didn't do the worksheet.
But tonight's a Halloween parade.
Yeah.
We got homework. Pulaski Township Volunteer Fire Department.
Teacher, we're in favor of that later date to the start of the school.
There you go.
Meant to talk to you about that.
Another Pulaski Township Volunteer Fire Department tanker truck as well.
I hate paying taxes, but when I see those kinds of vehicles, I hate it a little bit less.
Well, and these tanker trucks here, these are the ones that take the water to areas of the community that don't have fire hydrant service.
These
tanker trucks
we
mean a lot.
need them. People need them to have a better life.
Yep.
Tax away becomes the big cool trucks like that.
Yeah. That's the fun part of the parade, the big cool fire trucks.
You do kind of get geeky like automotive. And that's okay. That's not a bad thing. Parade continues. The little kid in front of me in the red might have a problem for the night's over because he's the one that stole my good candy bar. Doherty Township.
We're going to take a short break, Eddie.
What?
We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with more as the fire trucks are traveling down 3rd Avenue here in New Brighton.
You can feel good in many different ways when you visit Pappy's Handcrafted Candles at their new location, 305 8th Street, New Brighton. For one thing, you'll enjoy the warmth, glow, and comforting sense of a homemade candle, including all the fall scents. Pappy's Handcrafted Candles are 100% soy and feature wood sticks from suppliers in the United States. Call 412-397-8554 and book a candle making party with family and friends. Click pappyshandcraftedcandles.com.
And we're back here at New Brighton Halloween Parade. I'm Frank Sparks along with Eddie Crow. Let's listen to the tunes of the Black Hawk Cougar Marching Band. seeing a lot of Ghostbusters themes tonight.
I don't know why that is. It makes me feel old and young at the same time.
Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Beaver County.
Cool.
As they're dressed to the T's tonight. We've got some cops. We've got a pumpkin.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson has arrived.
Which is totally cool. Being dead, he's just a ghost. It's
past
Halloween.
Michael Jackson has actually danced for us. Remember last year?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. All right, so here's our friend at Fresh Details. He's cruising his ride as he always
cool
does each
dead
and every
animal
year.
waving.
He's been in a couple of our car cruises this year as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. And the band playing the Halloween theme as it goes by.
You're listening to live coverage of the New Brighton Halloween Parade here on Beaver County Radio. I'm Frankensparks today.
No, dude.
Along with
We call
Eddie
you worse
Crow here
every
on Beaver
day.
County Radio.
Call you
That's
worse
true.
every day.
Especially when I'm not there. Huh?
Now we're into my heritage.
Old school hit and miss motor on that John Deere here.
Yeah. I know
This
that
is the
sound.
Union Lodge of the Masons of pre-accepted Masons of New Brighton.
That sound coincides.
Above us on top there.
That sound coincides with you going 12 to 15 miles an hour down a gravel road trying to get somewhere in Indiana.
You know, so
And he's in no hurry because he's got all summer to get to the
we
field.
got a couple minutes as the parade's coming by. You can watch it. So our friend Scott Kincaid from the Hey Peanuts Sports Show. Look, he's wearing Hey Peanuts shirts. I don't see us having one of those. He's yapping at me because he don't have a Beaver County Radio one, but we don't have a Hey Peanuts one.
Make your own, clearly.
So, well, you don't need a microphone.
Knock yourself out.
How's it going? It's nice weather tonight, huh, Eddie? Isn't this great
very nice.
turnout here
Yeah.
in Brighton?
Yeah, it is. So what do you think? Is this your first time ever coming to the Brighton Halloween Parade, Scott?
It is. I've been to the Elwood City one. This one puts it to shame. Oh, my goodness, this is great.
I told you that when we were talking about the other night.
Look at the little dogs all dressed up. This is adorable.
Scott ran down from the studios during the Hey Peanuts sports show tonight, and
yeah, be sure to check it out. It's on Facebook, Beaver County Radio, Facebook Live. Hey Peanut Sports Show. We have fun, me and Brian Pasquale. We like to do our NFL picks and jab at the professional sports world. And hopefully you enjoy for your drive time home every Wednesday, 4 to 6. This is a bucket list thing for me, Frank. I've never done this for a parade. I've always wanted to do it.
Never been part of a live coverage of a parade,
You gave me last minute. I didn't dress, didn't get all.
Listen,
but
you're in your costume, man. That's all.
That's it.
Look, at least you're not dressed like a beaver.
Look at this thing.
Oh, smell that.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, sweaty antifreeze. Oh, yeah. Look at the puddle of antifreeze on the road.
It's patina.
I'm
That thing
curious
has a
how
lot
far
of
he's coming.
patina.
Now, look at this.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Is a totally redone cock shoot tractor. Look at that sucker.
I love it.
That thing is
That is
beautiful.
absolutely gorgeous.
Look at this old International Harvester, also redone. What a beautiful piece of machinery. Did a nice job on it. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Nice restore on that, huh? And here's one getting restored.
Look at the little guy riding up there.
Yeah. He's having a good old time. So this
that's
is
a
our
memory.
friend Wayne Harley as he's cruising down along. It's the farmers markets in Beaver County. He's promoting that. There 2 more weeks left for the New Brighton one. It's on Tuesdays. That's a little bit of a newer one. So
That's a young kid. He got the newer machine.
yeah. So far, we've had about 5 bands. We still got about 5. About
I was
3
in
or
the
4 more
marching
to go.
band. Did
Were
you know this?
No.
Oh
But
yeah,
you grew
we
up
were
down
competitive.
south.
Yeah, we were a competitive marching band.
Okay.
The DuPont High School marching band for all you guys in Nashville that watch me. We'll give you some props. We were competitive. We weren't the best. McGavick High School was a very competitive high school marching band.
Gotcha. So all right.
I was a snare drummer.
Here is our.
That is one nice Corvette.
Homecoming.
That was Homecoming
2024.
Queen.
Yes, the Queen. I'm still smelling that antifreeze. How about you?
I do too.
I think that Corvette's letting a little off.
I don't know.
Not too good for your car to be driving in the idling like this in this, but we got the homecoming court coming along here some more.
You couldn't ask for a better night though, folks. If you can still get out here, you need to get outside anyway.
No,
I think Halloween's going to be cold, so this is a great night to celebrate Halloween.
Yeah, and last year we actually froze to death because it was cold and it had rained that day. And then, so this is a treat compared to last year.
It's been a treat all week. So, wow, look at this thing coming down the road. Is that?
That's a vet, dude.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. That's a really old one, though, right?
Yep.
That's a 55?
Somewhere around there.
Sometimes they put it on the tag. That one's like
Brighton
custom or something. I've never seen one like that. That is really nice.
So we're going to go from old.
It says 53. That was a 53 Corvette.
We're going to go from old Corvette
really
to
nice.
new Corvette.
Nice.
Nice. And then we're going to go to...
I grew up about an hour south of Bowling Green where they make those things.
We're going to go back to another older Corvette.
Here is Scarlett Martinez.
This is the queen.
And she was the queen.
Yes.
Of New Brighton High School,
there you
2023.
Go. Yep.
Gorgeous. I feel like, am I blocking the view?
No, we're up top, so you're not even on camera.
Oh, you're just hearing me.
There's a camera up top that's streaming the parade at this time. It is New Brighton Halloween Parade
2023.
2023. Joining me as a guest commentator while Eddie Crow ran away for a minute is none other than Scott Kincaid. He is the host of the Hey Peanuts Sports Show here on Beaver County Radio. We've seen, okay, so this is the first Michael Jackson. We've seen a lot of Ghostbusters themes tonight.
You have a lot of Ghostbusters?
You know, I've seen 4 or 5 people dressed as Slimer. I mean, there's just, it's been a very eventful night.
I'm looking at a Friday night Freddy's. That movie's coming out Friday. It's supposed to be the big hit this year. If you like going to the cinema and watching those horror movies.
Nah, I'll pass. I'm good.
I'd rather watch them in the movie theater than I would at home. At home, they scare me more because, I don't know. I feel like I'm in a public place when I'm watching it at the theater.
Here's our good friend, Beaver County Treasurer Sandy Egley. I don't know where she's hiding. She's probably walking somewhere. That's her son, Jack. There she is. Uh-oh. Sandy Egley's joining us. Say hi to everybody, Sandy.
Hi.
Hey, McGruff the fire dog.
Nice Dalmatian costume in the fire engine. The Monaca
we
engine
still
number 1.
Have a little bit of a break coming. So, Curtis, we got a little bit of a break coming here. So why don't you let's take a couple-minute break from coverage of the New Brighton Halloween Parade. Scott Kincaid, thank you for joining us.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Tune in Wednesday nights.
Camera, say hi.
Wednesday nights 4 to 6 for the Hey Peanuts Sports Show on Beaver County Radio.
It was great. I'm going to stay around and enjoy this.
For Eddie Crow, I'm Frank Sparks. We'll be back with more right after this.
Alterations and Tuxedos by Floriana on 3rd Avenue in New Brighton can do all your custom sewing and alteration needs. Alterations and Tuxedos by Floriana also rents tuxedos for weddings, proms, and any event needed. Whether it's a wedding gown alteration or repair of your favorite shirt or blue jeans, Alterations and Tuxedos by Floriana has been stitching the community together for years. That's Alterations and Tuxedos by Floriana on 3rd Avenue in New Brighton.
Altsman Gunsmithing on 3rd Avenue in New Brighton is the only place you'll need to stop for gun alterations, customization, and restoration. The master gunsmith at Altsman Gunsmithing will make sure your rifle is accurate and perfectly sighted so you get that prize buck. Altsman Gunsmithing can customize your handgun or rifle. Altsman Gunsmithing can restore Grandpa's old gun. That's Altsman Gunsmithing on 3rd Avenue, New Brighton.
Back to the New Brighton Halloween Parade here in downtown New Brighton. Eddie, you ready? All right, here comes the Girl Scouts troop. I guess this is the River's Edge Girl Scouts. So what do you think, Eddie? Keep going. Look.
I said this earlier, Frank. I said there's a lot of political candidates here. Frank, there's so much candy, he's kicking it out of his way.
Yes,
I said a political candidate gives me better candy. I'm going to consider them more.
Robin's here. I haven't seen Batman yet. But
Sandy Egley just came by and gave me 2 Kit Kats and 2 mini Frosties. So you didn't get, well, she came looking for me.
Oh, no. Where's Eddie?
I don't know.
Where's Eddie?
All right, let's go ahead and up the ante a little bit. The first candidate that comes by and gives me a car will get my vote. Because, the candy's been getting better since I said that.
Yes.
And part of it is the beaver suit and the tail, sure. Now we have candy wars going on back and forth across the strait. Later on, those will evolve into bottle rocket wars.
Here comes the box. It's a robot.
I like that.
I got nothing. I really have nothing.
It's never too late to turn your life around. I'll just say that.
Okay.
Or to quote my mother quite often in my youth, would you just look at yourself?
Yep, we'll go with that. So, all right.
And that's constructive and helpful and uplifting.
All right, here comes Beaver County early head start. And she just kind of lost everything.
I would be talking more, but every time you start to talk, I take that as an opportunity to shovel more food. Yeah, I'm crushing it on right now it's Twix. And this came from a political candidate, so I might have just been involved with my first payola or plugola. What's the word that they use? The story could be a bombshell. The media guy was given candy by a political person. They would use the word operative just to make it sound more sinister, to keep you from turning it away during the commercials. Coming up next, a sinister plot involving a local politician, a talk show host, and a mini Twix after the weather. You told me to keep talking. That's what happens.
Yeah, I know.
Eat my candy now.
I hear you. I hear you, Eddie. I hear you. They're just throwing candy right at you, Eddie. I think this guy back here needs. He's excited. Maybe we should give him a microphone.
To sleep it off.
Maybe we should give him a microphone.
I don't care. I got a mouthful of chocolate. How professional am I being?
Coming down 3rd Avenue by the former bank in front of Copica's, all I see is something that's lit up. Let's take a guess at it. Looks like it could be the Grimace. What do you think? A California raisin, the Grimace? Curtis, you got any guesses on that?
The word misshapen comes to mind.
You got any guesses on that, Curtis?
Something misshapen.
It could be an M&M too.
One of those bad M&Ms they sell cheap, like the Mallow Cups that didn't come out in the right shape.
I don't know.
So, Mallow Cup Blims.
Yes. All right, you're listening to coverage of New Brighton Halloween Parade 2023. Eddie Crow, Frank Sparks. And we're trying to figure out what's coming at us.
I have not seen one Mallow Cup at all today. I've seen a lot of great chocolate. But the first politician that shows up with the Mallow Cup is going to be hard to turn away.
Tonight's broadcast here on Beaver County Radio, digital media, as well as the New Brighton Halloween Committee Facebook page. It's being brought to you by Hallowed Grounds on 3rd Avenue in New Brighton and the J&J Spratt Funeral Home. Also, EXP Realty, RS Belco, Paulie's Leggings and Gifts. It's a crane game. That's pretty interesting. Fisher's Foodland in New Brighton. Also, alterations by Ariana. Eye Care on 3rd. Altman Gunsmithing, the cornerstone of Beaver County. Craig's Hardware, Carver Construction, Pappy's Handcrafted Candles, and Jack Manning for Beaver County Commissioner.
I'm serious. If a politician showed up with Mallow Cups, they could be running on the I Kick Puppies platform. I'd still have to consider it. I love puppies, and I have
Mr.
a problem
Ron
with that.
Alberti. Hey, Ron. There's Ron Alberti. He is our current
corner, I believe. What is that? What's the way? Hey,
Quarter of D.
So yeah, it's one of those dudes that
I'm getting beat by a bug on the back of my neck.
He's one of those guys that does stuff that I have no idea what it is because the title.
Just so it's not prothonotary, right?
I can't say that word. Thanks for bringing that up.
Let's get out of the way and listen to some more good.
Notary.
Let's listen to some more good music. Girl just beat me with her flag. It must have been bad.
I'm surprised it hadn't happened before now.
I'm telling you. All right.
I love when people find a way to have it. In all seriousness, this is what makes these community events great. You see people that you normally wouldn't see. There might be a reason for that, there might not. And it might be likewise on both sides.
Here comes another one of New Brighton Fire Department's fine pieces of machinery. This is engine number 841. Well, it's engine 1, but it's unit 841.
Don't you like people watching? I love people watching.
Yeah.
Quite often, people watch and I mutter to myself, there, but for the grace of God, go I.
When
That's
I retire
positive.
from radio, I'm going to write a book.
What do you mean when you retire from radio? They can still sue you after you're retired.
No, I'm going to write a book about all of my travels in radio.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I'd read that book. You going to talk about your coworkers?
Oh, absolutely.
Are you?
Absolutely.
You want $1? Just setting the tone for the the opening credits.
Yep.
The forward. That's the word I was looking for, English major.
As the Chucky blow-up goes rolling on by.
Can I be on the dedication page?
You can be on whatever you want.
All right. Oh, that's cool.
Yes, we got the four-wheelers coming out.
I like what they did with those lights. It's weird to say they're cool and noticeable and not overstated, but those are. I like those. And the pink,
that's nice job on
that's overstated on purpose.
Yeah. No doubt about it.
I like the girl that's diving in. She's whipping the boys' butts.
Hey. Whatever makes your heart beat. Nice looking customized Jeep with oversized tires.
Those wheels are bigger than my apartment.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, look, there's one of Eddie's cats in the wheel.
That's why I'm not as big a car guy as you. When you start accessorizing, you can go into large quick.
The truck's out. I like my pickup truck, but if it's a car, that's what I'm about. Not a.
Oh.
Now, if I'm gonna drive a truck, now here, look at this.
This is me.
No, look on the back of this truck. Now.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. This is me. I would be perfectly comfortable driving that truck.
Eddie with a casket on the back of his truck.
I'm wearing a Beaver suit. What more damage can be done? How much weirder can people look at me now?
Not much.
That sounds like a truck.
It's got people in the back handing candy out of the casket. That's awesome.
That sounds.
Yes, no doubt about it.
It should sound.
Life steps of Beaver County as they're coming by.
You didn't give us any candy.
No, they're probably out by now.
Don't think I'll not chase you down.
Here's Providence Charter School, one of our clients that advertises on Beaver County Radio.
Yeah, I love that schools like that exist.
No doubt about it.
And when you're talking about dyslexia, and that touches close to my heart. That makes me very happy.
And coming next is going to be the Standard and their ducky boat.
And the what?
Their ducky boat.
The ducky boat?
Thanks, appreciate it. Thank you. Here comes the ducky. Whack, whack. Whack, whack, whack. Oh, yeah.
Have you ever done the ducky boats?
Yes, absolutely.
They're cool. I like the river boats, the ones, the princesses and all that they have at Station Square. The ducky boats are cool.
This was one of them originally.
Yeah.
And then when they did away with the ducky boats, Sully's Towing bought one. And the Standard Restaurant advertises on it, and they come around to all the events.
And you're going to notice it.
Yep. We got a shark, Beaver County Ice Sharks. Oh, look who it is. Olaf. Olaf is joining us.
That's Olaf?
You don't know Olaf from Frozen?
I know that he's a snowman.
Gosh. What's wrong with you?
No, I told you. When Allie was Olaf into a stage, there was no Olaf.
I gotcha.
There was Teletubbies. There was Johnny Dangerous. Johnny something.
Here comes New Brighton Fire Engine number 4.
It's all a blur.
And we're going to follow it up with the Rochester Marching Band.
Oh.
As the Rams are coming through. Speaking of the Rams, tune in to Beaver County Radio Friday night on our sister station, WBVP and 99.3 FM, as we will have Rams versus Rams. The Rochester Rams travel to the Southside Rams.
I got to root for the team that needs their first win. I will always root for the underdog.
I will tell you this.
Underdog.
The Rams are going to win.
It's that kind of logic that gets you cars with big wheels, pal. Mario.
All right, let's listen to some good tunes from the Rochester Marching Band.
He's Batman.
You know, when you watch these bands, you can always tell which ones are the seniors and which ones are the freshmen. The freshmen are trying not to laugh. The seniors know better than to laugh.
Yeah. Seniors are like, been here, done that. Just keep your cadence right. Knees up. I just got heckled by that little kid.
Continuing coverage here on Beaver County Radio of the 2023 New Brighton Halloween Parade. Beaver County Digital Media, Eddie Crow, Frank Sparks, and it's been a great parade so far. I mean, it is definitely probably one of the most well-attended, but also probably one of the longest ones we've had in quite some time.
I've only done...
We're almost an hour in, Eddie.
3 or 4 of these. This is the longest one I remember, but to your point...
Here's what they did to Gary after the car cruise on Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Hi.
Yes.
To your point, there is not a spot on either side of the street as I look back and forth that doesn't have people on it. So, attendance as much as I can ever remember.
This little girl in the front here looks real happy to be here. Look.
Well, you have that one kid who's
Thank
like,
you for
my
coming.
mom made me. I got to do this. Okay. I showed up. I'm wearing a hat.
She looked like she was more mad at the fact she's in that truck and not over here getting all this candy.
Well,
These kids here got almost a full bag of candy.
Wouldn't you be? These are all trick-or-treat age kids.
Yeah, right.
They get nothing.
But they're stuck being in the parade instead of getting treats.
They get nothing. I'm dancing to the cheers, baby.
Doesn't shock me.
Big truck.
And if you look back, seriously, Curtis, I don't know how far down the street you can see on the camera, but their line clear up, believe it or not, still back past, from what I can see, past 13th Street, Curtis.
Oh, yeah, I can see them. We can see it on the camera. This is one of the biggest New Brighton Halloween parades I think I've seen in a few years, and what a beautiful night. Normally, we're freezing here, but tonight it's just beautiful weather.
And we're an hour deep into the parade, too, so, I mean, I can't believe this is probably one of the longest ones we've had in quite some time, and I'm sure that has to do with the weather.
Yeah, I'd say there at least has to be another 20 minutes to go probably before they reach the end of the main street of New Brighton down here. And, yeah, I don't think I've ever been to a parade this late in the year that's this nice of weather for.
Listen to these guys. They got their rev limiters going on their car. Just wait, guys. The Beaver County Radio prize van's coming. It's going to sound a lot better.
It's on its way. I'd expect it any minute now.
That's Curtis Walsh. He's our news director. And Curtis also is the guy that is the genius of everything that you're seeing tonight here on the air, on our Facebook page and on our YouTube channel, as well as on the New Brighton Halloween Parade Facebook page as well. So, I don't know. What do you think?
I don't think I would put fake blood on my cool car.
Really? Now, here you go, old school.
There are a lot of fumes in addition to a lot of candy in the air. There's a lot of fumes in the air.
Yeah, you better not get caught doing that. There you go. The old school Chevy. Suck them in, Eddie. That's some good
What?
shit. Yeah. Oh. Old Mustang. Look back here, the one coming back. We got an old Nova, it looks like, from the back here. I can't see it from this far, but that's what we're looking at. That's a Mustang, obviously. Yeah, there you go. Check that out.
Oh, I like that. I could do without the blood spatter, but...
Yeah, right. I got you. Some nice looking cars.
I really feel like
what the rev limiter is, but that's all good.
I really feel like I'd be contributing more if I could hear.
All right, we're sorry for that loud noise, so we're going to quiet it down now. And we've got another nice float.
That might be my next bike right there.
Like that, Eddie.
I do need a bike like that.
And this is Raccoon Creek Boat Rentals.
I actually had a bike like that once. I tried to build a set of wheels on my own. That's how it came out.
I got you.
It wears on you pretty quick. Thunk, thunk, thunk.
And here comes the Outpost, which is REMC, the Outpost in Rochester. And believe it or not, we're still going. I think Keith Walsh got lost somewhere. What do you think?
Some little kid was just leaning out of the back. I love you guys! Just waving, flailing. It was wonderful. That might be my favorite visual so far of all of everything we've seen. Now, I am a big fan of the Goofy bike, but the little kid, did you see him?
Yeah,
I love all you guys. That's the memory when we talk about this next year. Oh, you remember that last year? I'm going to remember that little kid. And possibly the fumes, unless the fumes do enough damage where memories become difficult.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that.
Fumes?
No, the memories become
difficult?
I don't think it's the fumes, though.
All right. It's a life of hard lessons is what you're telling me. So do you want me to keep talking until you get the piece of candy in your mouth?
It was a cough drop, thank you, because I have a sticky throat.
No, dude, you got the right attitude. Them Halls brothers, those were candy. Sucrets, spicy candy.
I've had to carry you tonight, so I got to talk a lot.
I know it.
So now you made my throat hurt.
I've been wandering around.
All right, here's the Batmobile, and I don't know.
Suck.
Oh, we got the Riddler on the back along with Batman. And the Joker. And the Joker. Oh, look at this. We all got... Eddie? You just got confettied by the Joker.
This is how you want to get pulled over. In a beaver costume covered with confetti. Because the first question is, so, sir, where have you been tonight?
We got confettied.
We got confettied.
You can't wait. You can't wait.
Oh.
All right, this is New Brighton Lions cross-country team.
I love those big trucks.
There's
this is blinky.
Newer Mustang 5.0.
Now, you've got a Mustang.
Not Not going to happen.
Would you be putting fake blood handprints on yours?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
And finally bringing up the end of the parade, the very last end of the parade, is Keith Walsh and the Beaver County Radio's brand new prize van.
We're last? Oh, that's why all the kids are ransacking it. It's not a true radio prize van until it gets ransacked.
It was set up like that on purpose.
Yeah.
That way Keith brings it home.
We need one of
Beaver
those
County
horns.
Radio. Huh?
We need one of those horns.
And that's why my car's not in here.
Give us.
Say hi, Keith.
Give us candy.
Give us candy, little man.
Candy.
We need candy.
Candy. Oh, my eye.
Keith Walsh cruising the brand new Beaver County Radio prize van.
What bet did he lose to get that gig?
I don't know. But it was a bet. And he lost it.
Oh, wait.
There's all kinds of candy and stuff. There's a Jolly Rancher. You love Jolly Ranchers.
There's that.
Twizzler. All right, that's it. The New Brighton Halloween Parade has come to a conclusion for 2023. I'm Frank Sparks. And
Isn't it cool?
This is Eddie Crow, and we're talking tonight, and we're having a good time. Curtis, go to break. What?
This is Mitch Carver from Carver Construction. Playing a great football game takes teamwork, great leaders, and great individuals. As a former high school football coach myself, I know what it takes to win. I apply these same qualities to Carver Construction in New Brighton. Satisfying customers isn't anything new at Carver. We've been doing it since 1982 for both residential and commercial renovations. I'm behind every job we do, so I can guarantee you that every time you deal with us, you win. Call us or visit us at our website at carverconstructionpa.com.
Each year, hundreds of individuals and families right here in Beaver County struggle with homelessness or housing-related crises. With the cold months ahead, that makes the struggle harder and more dangerous. That's why the cornerstone of Beaver County, TCBC, is here to provide housing and basic needs, plus emergency shelter and support at its new 24-hour men's shelter. This shelter prepares, provides, and offers help to the homeless in Beaver County. If you or someone you know is facing homelessness, or if you'd like to get involved as a supporter, call TCBC 724-846-6400 or visit cornerstonebeaver.org.
This is Commissioner Jack Manning with a message to please remember to vote for me before you return your mail-in ballots or at the polls in person on November 7th. So when it comes to Parks and Recreation, that's been a high priority of mine for a long time. When I first came in, how do we redo the courts at Brady's Run? How do we maximize the beauty of Brush Creek and Economy Park and all the green space that we have in Beaver County? It's important to us, and if the pandemic taught us anything at all, it's how much people value the outdoors. And we want to make sure that we have the best assets possible. I can tell you, I talked to commissioners and tourism directors from around the area, and they're envious of what we have in Beaver County, our parks, our lakes, the rivers that run through here. So it's a high priority to me to have our parks and our recreation in the best condition possible. This message was paid for by the I Back Jack Committee campaign to re-elect Commissioner Jack Manning.
This is Attorney Nate Bible, and I am running to become your next district attorney here in Beaver County. I have real trial experience handling hundreds of criminal cases. The district attorney's office works side by side with law enforcement, and I am the only candidate endorsed by the police. The police are sending a message to the voters that they are ready for change. I am also endorsed by over 25 trade and labor unions. As a lifelong resident of Beaver County, I am ready to serve as your next DA. Vote Nate Bible for DA on November 7th. Paid for by Nate Bible for DA.
All right, we're back here. Eddie Crow, Frank Sparks, 2023 New Brighton Halloween Parade. Coverage was brought to you tonight by the New Brighton Parade Committee, the Halloween Parade Committee. Gary Rumble does this every year. His wife Amanda helps. They took over. We talked earlier about one of our dear friends in Bill Edwards that passed away about 2 weeks after last year's. And so we talked about him passing away. And so we talked about that, and we missed Mr. Edwards, and he did such a good job. And Gary and his wife Amanda took over years ago. They showed him how to do it. So I think he'd be proud of what we saw tonight. What do you think?
I was amazed by what we saw tonight, and I came in with good expectations because of last year. Last year, it was my favorite parade. This year was better than last year.
Right.
We got confettied. We didn't get confettied
by the Joker
last year by the Joker.
Right.
Here comes.
So the Jagaloons are out tonight. Can you tell?
My kingdom for a boat paddle.
Speaking
for like
of
a half
Jagaloons, I do have to apologize that we had to go to break right away because we had a Jagaloon behind us that was trying to give everybody the international peace sign because he spent a little too much time on a bar stool.
It wasn't a rabbit.
Yeah. So,
but you know what?
But we apologize for that. So if that didn't get up, we deeply apologize for that.
This is going to sound
everybody.
weird. If there's any time that ridiculous behavior can sort of be, I'm not talking about stupid, dangerous, but ridiculous behavior, you can kind of go, oh, okay, it's Halloween.
Right.
I'll give it that.
So
I'm standing. Who am I? I'm a grown man in a beaver outfit. Who am I to judge ridiculous behavior?
There you go.
Rabbit ears.
All right, so we got to do our thank yous before we finish up coverage. Number one, we have to thank Curtis Walsh because he is awesome and does this and makes us all sound so good when we're doing all this.
He guarded the candy tonight as well.
Right.
With no easy feat.
Right, while he was trying to produce the broadcast.
He got stabbed once, I think.
We appreciate Curtis doing that. And we also have to thank, as I was saying, the Rumbles, Mr. and Mrs. Rumble, Halloween Parade Committee for having us here. We have to thank Butchie Hacko for letting us steal electric from his insurance company as well.
I love Butchie.
We have to thank our sponsors, which is Hallowed Grounds Coffee Beanery on 3rd Avenue, New Brighton, the J&J Spratt Funeral Home, EXP Realty, RS Belco, Paulie's Leggings and Gifts, Fisher's New Brighton Foodland, I Care on 3rd Street, on 3rd Avenue, Altsman Gunsmithing, the cornerstone of Beaver County, Craig's Hardware, Mitch Carver and Carver Construction, Pappy's Handcrafted Candles just around the corner from where we're at.
I love it.
And, of course, the committee to elect Jack Manning, Beaver County Commissioner. So thank you to them.
Who was giving out blow pops tonight.
Yes, he was.
And David Lozier was giving out Smarties.
Yep.
Sandy Agley was giving out Twix.
There you go.
And Frosty coupons.
And I didn't see what Ron Alberti was giving out, but he had a whole bag of...
He was throwing candy. Well, I reached down for one, and I pulled like a stump like I was an extra in Jaws, and I learned my lesson.
Yep, and Nate Bible.
Yeah.
Along with Tina Price. They were both handing out things as well. So there was a lot. And like I said, it was bonus night for the kiddies. No doubt about it. So
have fun with bedtime because you're dealing with some sugar buzzing little urchins tonight.
So you can see pictures tomorrow on our website, beavercountyradio.com, of tonight's parade. You can also rewatch this stream at any time on our Facebook page, WBVP-WNBA. Again, this is probably one of our nicest parades we have in a couple years, and a lot has to do with the weather, the way it participated. As you see, it is October the 25th. I'm standing outside in a T-shirt.
I'm going to need to wash the Beaver outfit.
From what I can understand, next week, thank God this was this week, because next week, white stuff's coming.
What?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. White stuff next Wednesday night.
Shut up.
Yep.
I did see
that's what I said.
High 47 for Halloween Day Tuesday. I knew nothing about snow. Well, I'm keeping the suit on. I don't care how it smells.
All right. Thank you again to everybody. Eddie, thank you. It's always fun having a good time with you and trying to keep you in line all night long.
It's the tail.
Curtis, you're the best. We appreciate everything you do for us. Tune in tomorrow morning. Eddie Crow. He comes after Mike Romine. Mike Romine is on from 6:30 to 9. It's live Mike on Beaver County Radio. I'm on the Beaver. That's Rockin' Country, 95.7 FM from 6 until 2. Curtis is our news director. He does news on both stations, so Curtis is like the man of all trades. And then from there, we've got Eddie Crow and Teleform from 9 to noon weekdays on WBVP and 99.3 FM. And then Eddie, we let him eat lunch. And then he eats lunch and he jumps over on the Beaver from 2 until 10 o'clock.
Lunch.
Yeah.
I have lunch brought in.
There.
That is true.
Very true. So.
Yeah, but then I go do more.
Right. Well,
it's real weird to be waggling a beaver tail and looking up and seeing multiple police cars sitting there staring at you.
Amen.
Huh.
Eddie?
Yeah.
That's it, bro.
I'm going to go.
Another Halloween parade.
I'm going to go get me some candy. As always, a joy doing it with you.
Yep.
And, yeah, we'll chat about this tomorrow. I'm going to get into the candy before the rest of it goes away.
I'm going to come in and sneak in on your show like I did this morning again tomorrow. We'll talk about the Halloween parade.
Okay.
So,
Bring candy.
Sounds good. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate it. Thank you for having us a part of your community. We love being part of your community. If you ever have a community event or something you want us to be a part of, we're more than happy to do that. Just give me an email at fsparks@beavercountyradio.com.
You think that's a
we'll
good
help you
sell?
out.
Me standing here looking like this.
If
you'd like
look
us
at the
to come,
comedy act you can get at your.
If you'd like us to come to your school,
right? Look at this. Look at this. I
come
think Curtis is in
startle
agreement
the children.
too.
That'll be a life lesson for them.
Yeah. So all right.
Invite me to a school board meeting. That's what we need to do.
Thank you, Eddie. I'm Frank Sparks. Thanks, Curtis. Everybody, we'll see you again next year for another Halloween parade here in downtown New Brighton. Beaver County Radio, 99.3 FM, 1230 WBVP, as well as the Beaver, 95.7 FM, 1460 WNBA, beavercountyradio.com, and streaming on our social media pages of WBVP-WNBA and our YouTube channel at Beaver County Radio. That's simple. Everybody have a great night. We will talk to you again next year from the 2024 New Brighton Halloween Parade.